This nation needs a leader who understands the problem the average American faces. This nation needs a leader who has absolute belief in the power and beauty of the American dream. This nation needs a leader who is not afraid to rock the boat, who is not afraid to reach for the stars. Barack Obama is that leader. For far too long, we've struggled to have our voices heard. We've been led by officials more driven by corporate interests than the interests of the people they were elected to represent. We've had misinformation passed to us as truth, perhaps even been deliberately misled. We've been divided, polarized, and pitted against each other for far too long. We need a leader who stands for truth, transparency, and honesty. Barack Obama is that leader. For too long, we've seen our civil liberties trampled upon. We've seen our First Amendment rights slowly, steadily taken from us. We've seen our leaders use unimaginable tactics like torture and warmongering. We've seen the voices of the people being ignored in Washington. We've been demonized and even had our patriotism called into question when we doubted the hasty decisions of our leaders. We've been discounted and belittled. We need a leader who will stand up for the rights we are entitled to as Americans. Barack Obama is that leader. In his time serving as a United States Senator, he has consistently fought for the interests of the people, not the interests of big businesses and billionaires. He co-sponsored the Federal Funding Accountability and Transparency Act. This bill allows average Americans to easily find out where their tax dollars are going. Barack Obama has nothing to hide. And most importantly, Barack does not believe in making baseless promises. He calls for unity, not arbitrary distinctions between red states and blue states. He calls for equality, not exclusion. He calls for honesty, not fear tactics. He calls for peace, not needless divisions in Washington. He calls for choice, not business as usual. He looks to the future with hope, not to the past with regret. He calls for real change, and with your votes, your support, your desire for progress, Barack Obama will change this country. Barack relies on ordinary people like you to answer the call. He is truly a man of the people, truly a man who will fight for the people he's elected to represent. With enough experience in Washington to be effective, and enough real-world experience to understand the needs of real people, Barack is the man for the job. Barack Obama is the leader this country needs, the only leader who can write the next great chapter in American history, a chapter of dignity, change, respect, and most importantly, hope. Obama stands as the one leader who will make your voice heard. He stands, ready and willing, to make this nation a nation of the people once again. No compromises, no broken promises, no lip service. Real change. Barack said it best himself. I'm asking you to believe, not just in my ability to bring about real change in Washington, I'm asking you to believe in yours.